How's it going, everyone? Lear here, bringing you finally another X and Y Wi-Fi battle, and wow, it looks new. Yeah, I'm actually trying something different here. Definitely, instead of the regular preview screen to the battles, I'm actually going to be just doing this. I feel like it's adding my own little personal creativity to it instead of instead of just the regular preview screen that you're just staring at. At least that way you get some good action poses too. Also, so you're going to see my team is always going to be on the top, my opponent's is going to be on the bottom, and this time here it's going to be again against the TheWhiteLugia. I'd like to find some battles against people I haven't battled before, because that way, just so you guys can see some other battles of people that you haven't seen yet. I mean, obviously you haven't seen this battle yet, but you kind of get a bit of a hang of people's play styles, and it tends to not be the same. But you know what? It's still really fun to battle these people, and I love battling them. If any of you ever want to battle me, please leave your friend code in the description, and I'll add you. If you go into the About Me section of my channel, you'll be definitely able to see my friend code. God damn it! Sorry, my brain's having issues here. Anyways, looking at the teams, this is another new team that I've been working on, and you're actually going to see some interesting sets here just because that is a physically defensive Mega Scizor, and I'm running Roost, Defog, Swords Dance, and Bullet Punch, and it is a specially defensive Thick Fat Azumarill. Now I'm looking for a Sap Sipper Marill, but it's physically defensive. I think Sap Sipper would definitely be better. And then I am using my Life Orbed, Infernape, and Garchomp, and a scarfed Gengar. Anyways, we're just gonna get into the battle here. I'm just gonna lead off with my Gengar just because, Gengar scarfed. It's gonna be able to outspeed whatever, and it should be able to do some nice damage to whatever he wants to throw out. So he's gonna go into his. He's gonna lead off with his Metagross, and that was a misclick. I've got a screen. I used to have a screen protector on the bottom of my DS. I have since taken it off, but sometimes it wouldn't react properly, and that's why I used Sludge Bomb on a Steel type Pokemon instead of Shadow Ball, which would have dealt a heavy hit to it. Anyways, I am going to switch into my Garchomp after he gets the Reflect up, and sadly it only does about half. And he's going to retaliate back with that Earthquake here, and Metagross has a lot of attack, and he's just going to hit me with the Priority Bullet Punch, just because he knows that his Metagross isn't going to be living another turn here, and he's going to get some more. He's going to force some more damage onto my Garchomp, and I'm going to take it out. It's going to die. That Metagross actually is the Beldum I bred for him. He was one of the winners of the 50 subscriber special, and I bred him a 5IV Adamant Beldum. So, to preserve my Garchomp here after he brings in his Roserade, I'm going to bring out my Magnezone. And guess what? It's Magnet Pull with Hidden Power Fire. Yes. It's really nice for trapping Steel-type Pokemon in, and you will see it in action sometime later this week. I am going to go for the Hidden Power, and luckily it's not going to give his Chandelure the Flash Fire boost like I was afraid of, so that made me really happy here. I'm going to bring in my Azumarill, and I'm going to get poisoned from the Toxic Spikes, and I'm not happy about that at all. But he does miss the Fire Blast, which was kind of nice, but it's not going to do much at all. And I figured that most Chandelure are usually choiced in some way, and since he is locked into Fire Blast, I can just stay in here and just go for a Scald. Now I am also running it's especially offensive Azumarill, but I'm just running Scald for the burn. But he is going to switch into his La Monsieur, his Roserade here, and it is annoying and it is bulky, and I don't get the burn, and I'm not going to stay in because I know Giga Drain's coming. So I am going to switch into my Scizor, And you know, there's not much that I can really touch this thing. Oh, so it does go for the energy ball instead of the Giga Drain, but still, you know, there goes the Reflect. And I'm just going to Mega Evolve here, and I'm going to go for the Defog. Now, I really want to make a shout out to Shiny Ninetales 1. He bred me this one. It did have Baton Pass, but I don't really need Baton Pass on it. But yeah, really want to thank him for the Defog being bred onto this Scyther for this Scizor here. And I'm going to get away those Toxic Spikes. I don't want those Toxic Spikes because I have other Pokemon that want to come in. Anyways, I'm going to bring in my Garchomp here, most likely as Death Fodder. He's going to go for the Shadow Ball. I was kind of hoping for the Fire Blast, but it doesn't matter. This thing's probably Specs. So I'm absolutely going to die to this. So I am going to bring in my Choice Scarf Gengar, and it is an awesome revenge killer. And I am going to take out the Kindle with the Shadow Ball here. No more reading for you, lights out. Haha. He's going to switch in with his Loki here, and I absolutely hate Sableye. If there's one way to absolutely piss me off, it's hey, let's bring a Sableye in. So he's going to give me his Iron Ball, and he's going to get my leftovers with this switch. Or with the trick, sorry, and that kind of made me a little angry here. I mean, I do carry Aqua Ring on this Azumarill as well, just for the added recovery, but I do go for the Toxic, but he does make that nice prediction and switch into his Le Monsieur, once again, into his Roserade. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I gotta play smart here, because he's just gonna keep, he's going to keep, he's just gonna keep doing this. He's gonna keep hurting me. So he does bring in the Garchomp here on the Hidden Power Fire. I'm sorry, I'm not taking chances with threats. I'm done over predicting. Just in case that Roserade wanted to stay in, I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power Fire. It's not really gonna hurt me at all. He's gonna go for the Dragon Claw. Whatever. I'm gonna bring in my Scizor. It's already resisted, and he's fully defensively invested. So I am going to take that Dragon Claw extremely well, and I am going to actually go for the Sword Stance here on the switch in with his Sableye, and I did figure there was a burn coming. You know, it's priority Will-O-Wisp. You're gonna go for that. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna cripple my Scizor, but anyways, I mean, it's the defensive Scizor anyways. There's no attack investment at all, so I mean, the only thing is good for is the priority Bullet Punch and the Defog. So I'm just gonna get a little bit more damage off on it, just hoping for the crit, but that's not gonna happen at all. And he's gonna get the recover off, and this thing is getting leftovers recovery because it tricked the leftovers off of my Azumarill. And I'm just sad, and he taunts me when I was going to go for the Roost. So he's making some really good plays here. I'm playing a little bit obvious. You know, it's a Sableye. Stally teams, especially with Sableye, or just priority Prankster in general, it kind of throws me off my game, and I gotta think about things a little bit better. So he's just gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp again on my Magnezone here, and I'm just like, you know what? I've had it. I'm just gonna go for a Flash Cannon, and that's absolutely gonna take it out. You know, Choice Specs Magnezone. Shit's gonna hurt. So you know, I'm just gonna take some burn damage. His Sableye is dead. Oh my god, I would keep kicking that corpse just because I hate Sableye so much. And he's gonna bring in the Garchomp here, probably baiting out the electric type attack. But I am actually just going to switch out here, and I'm going to go into my Azumarill. You know, my Azumarill, even though it is specially invested, it still has max HP, and it's also, you know, pretty bulky. And I do take that Iron Head neutrally, so that's not really going to be an issue here. But he gets the flinch. he gets the flinch, ladies and gentlemen, and that kind of does play a little bit of a factor in here, just because I did want to try and get some damage off. I don't remember if I went for the Toxic or the Scald, but I am going to die, but I am going, no fear, Gengar is here, and I'm going to bring in my Gengar, and I'm absolutely going to be able to revenge kill that with the Dazzling Gleam. Now, he does bring back in the Gyarados, and I'm just like, well, this thing's probably Mega, so I'm just going to bring in my Scizor. I should be able to wall it, but I would like to get a Roost off, but he does go for the Waterfall, and Waterfall from a max attack Gyarados does hurt a lot, and then the burn kills me. So, there goes my Mega Scizor, so both of my walls are down. All I have left are my Infernape, my Magnezone, and my Gengar. So it is 3-2. He is going to Mega Evolve here, and he does get the Dark typing now. So I am in somewhat of an advantageous spot here, but I go for the Thunder Punch because I wasn't expecting him to actually Mega Evolve that turn, but I would have been able to knock him out with the close combat, but I did get a good chunk of damage off on the Mega Gyarados here, and I can definitely revenge kill it with a Choice Scarfed Sludge Bomb. And yeah, so that Mega Gyarados is going to go down here, and I absolutely need my Gengar for his Roserade, so I'm just going to take a look here and see how much a Sludge Bomb is going to do. And it's going to do maybe 30%, and that Energy Ball does much more, and he is getting recovery. So I'm at the point where it's like, you know what, I need to go into my Magnezone here, and I'm just going to take him out. So I'm just going to do my best, damage him enough. He's going to go for the Giga Drain. It is resisted, but still, you know, this close down to the wire, he's on his last Pokemon, so you know, like this is he's going to be going for Giga Drain. That way he has the most HP as possible for when my Gengar comes in. So he's just going to keep going for Giga Drain, and I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power Fire here. My Magnezone is slow as hell, especially since I am fully invested into HP and special attack. So that Hidden Power does a lot of damage, but I'm definitely going to die to the next Giga Drain. Thankfully, though, he won't be getting as much HP back because of that burn. So, now we're down to one Pokemon each, except his is already down to about half, and I still have my Gengar, so I'm just going to go for Shadow Balls. Shadow Balls are going to be my best bet. It's going to be stab, it's going to be hitting him for neutral damage, and it's also going to have a chance to lower his special defense, which will be even better. So, you know, he's just going to hit me with an energy ball there, and I'm just going to go for another Shadow Ball, and this is GG. Very, very good match against him, and a hell of a lot of fun with it. And I thanks again for the battle. I look forward to more. But you know, let me guys know what you think about the improvements I did to the layout, the intro and outro, for, you know, just like the art and having the Pokemon there instead of having the regular preview screen. As well, I just want to give a shout out to Ishmam. That's his name on DeviantArt. I will actually leave a link to his DeviantArt gallery in the channel. You know, he's a really cool guy. He does these commission. He does this art on commission. In the background, you'll see Ferrothorn doing Power Whip, and thankfully enough, he's such a good guy that as long as you're giving him credit for the work, he actually lets you use it. And I also have a special Ivysaur picture that I'm going to be having him draw for me. So hopefully you should be seeing that in the next couple of weeks or so. So yeah, really good game. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be leaving a channel link to TheWhiteLugia below. Give his content a look-see again if you haven't already. And also, I want to say welcome to the new subscribers. I have actually been seeing that my channel's been growing, and I'm absolutely happy to be seeing you guys sharing my stuff. And I always like reading the comments. Seriously, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and just let me know. The editing time for these videos, though, it can take anywhere from between an hour to 2 hours. I do work full time, so by about 3:30 p.m. Eastern is when I need to get to work. So I do my best to edit these in the morning / early afternoon before I have to start getting ready, and then that way I can have it uploaded and ready for you guys. So, yep. So don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a good one.